this is a story of recovery after a year of being in crisis mode. Now a DECORAH author is telling that story. CBS News reporter Steffi Lee is here to tell us about a book called Her Lost Year.
Right, Joy. The goal that Tabita Green has is to show that not everyone's mental health situation is the same. And Green says that if your child is struggling with a mental health disorder, to not always jump to the usual conclusion. In partnership with Diversity Focus, here's this week's Voices of Diversity.
I didn't even know I was losing weight until I stepped on the scale one day and realized I had lost 20 pounds.
Nobody really gave us hope that this was something temporary.
When Tabita Green's fingers take to her keyboard, she's trying to send a message of hope.
I felt that was a way for me to process that grief and that trauma that we had experienced.
Her words have pieced into a story about daughter Rebecca's lost year. It all started in the 7th grade with depression.
It didn't really register to me how big of a deal it was. I thought it'd be fine. I thought I would be fine. I thought life would go on.
We also noticed that she started to lose a lot of weight. And so that really prompted us to take her to the doctor.
So they went.
The therapist very quickly said, we should kickstart this with some medication.
But that didn't change anything.
I got to this point where I had started to plan the rest of my life as a mentally ill, patient.
She started getting symptoms of hallucinations. She had suicidal thoughts and had other psychotic symptoms.
This downward spiral isn't something any family can prepare for.
We didn't know what to think. We were just kind of thrown into this whole new world of psychiatric hospitals and lots of medication.
They say that was the problem, being thrown on medication immediately.
My life would have been so much easier and so much different if I had never gone on medication in the first place.
It's heartbreaking when you see your child suffering in that way and you feel kind of helpless.
Tabita says she hopes this book will help other families so they don't experience the same heartbreak and that sense of panic.
What our culture tells us is that if you have symptoms of psychiatric symptoms, there's something wrong with you, there's something wrong with your brain. This is not a lifetime sentence.
She says not every life change is the same.
I really don't doubt for a second that they all had Rebecca's best interest in mind. They're just very much stuck in a specific discourse that says that medication is the answer.
Once I was medication-free and not having any side effects, I was able to focus on recovering from my eating disorder.
That recovery's opened up a lifetime of opportunities.
I don't really know what the future holds. I hope to travel a lot. I've done a lot of traveling since I've gotten better, which is amazing.
We have a link to Tabita's website where you can find more information about her lost year on CBS2Iowa.com. Steffi Lee, CBS 2 News, live at 5.